You are watching South TV. This is Salamander, and I'm on a laptop because I am doing business travel this week, but I wanted to get some casts out there anyway. So, from the ESEA Intermediate 6v6 division, we have Wolth Pack versus Leviathan Gaming, and both of these teams have pretty good records so far in the season, but let's go ahead and check out the battle as it happens on mid. A sniper up, actually, at the mid fight for Leviathan Gaming, and you do see this happen sometimes. The sniper at the mid fight here for Leviathan is going to try and get that quick pick on the enemy. It has not happened yet, but we actually have a sniper out there, Daniel, as well for Wolth Pack there. So both teams running a sniper to mid. That is something you see every day. Sounds like finally the sniper got one of the kills he wanted there. Leronix, I think, got the kill on Daniel. So Wolth Pack lost their medic, pretty much lost everybody here, and that means Leviathan Gaming is going to push ahead. They are going to get out to this second point here, and they're going to definitely be able to at least take that. They're going to have 100% Uber, probably pushing on last here as well. So since they have that 100% advantage, they just get to walk right in. They get to be really aggressive here, and whenever they need to, they can pop that Uber, but if they don't need to, of course, they won't even do it. Pain Train Kid here on Demo Man is going to be not leading the charge here. Sounds like that's going to be the pocket soldier there for Leviathan, but here comes the Uber. Well done to hit those, there you go, exactly what you see. Getting the Uber, jumping, using that Uber and vulnerability to jump and not take any damage from it. And looks like this attack here is not going all that well for Leviathan so far. They put a lot of damage down. The problem is, they haven't gotten a lot of kills. They finally killed F, I guess we'll call him F anyway, the medic for Wolth Pack. Pull the Pain Train out. I don't think that's going to work very well for you, Pain Train Kid. It kind of fits your name, but there we go. The point is being capped now, and it's the Pain Train Kid with his like 3 or 4 health left. He's going to sit here and try to get that, whatever he can do. It's all down to Ticket Please here. Can he get the kill there? No, he cannot. So, good defense there by Wolth Pack. Very, very clutch. It's very, very close to getting capped. We got just a little bit of a lull in the action here. Let's go over the rosters real quick. We got Sash on the medic for Leviathan. Loronix is a sniper right now, and I think he's actually playing one of these soldiers. Roomba, a soldier. Pain Train Kid on the Demo Man, and then Tika Please and Chaz on the scout. And then meanwhile on the Wolth Pack, we have F as the medic, we've already met him. Daniel and T Marshall are the scouts. Droog and Davis, the soldiers, and Sheep is their Demo Man. I know I've seen Sheep before. In fact, I think I have him on my friends list. So unless this is a different Sheep, I think I've seen Sheep playing a lot of Team Fortress 2 recently. And he is, of course, a great player. Does a lot of pick-up games, lobbies. I don't know. I could be talking about the wrong Sheep, but I think I'm talking about the right one anyway. So it looks like a decent defense being set up here by Wolth Pack. Now, Leviathan Gaming knows that their medic was up for a little bit longer here, so they might have a little bit of an advantage, but they're wasting it right now. They're not pushing in. So they're kind of going to give up that advantage unless Leronix can get a really, really sick kill with that sniper rifle, but it's just not going to happen. Of course, if he had managed to get even a body shot on the medic at that point, he had the sniper rifle charged up to full, so he would have gotten 150 damage from that charge even on a body shot, 450 on a headshot. So if that sniper can hit the medic, that's what he wants to do. The problem is, look where the medic is right now. Oh, sounds like Davis ended up killing Leronix there. That's what he wants to do. Now he can go back and change to a different class. But you saw where the medic was right behind those rocks. It's a great spot to defend yourself from enemy snipers here on this last point. It's a very, very common place for the medic to chill out behind the rocks there so that he can't get killed. We now have, looks like, did Davis change to, yes, he changed to soldier. So he wanted to go back over to his main class, I think. Now that the sniper threat is temporarily gone, but Leronix is going to be coming right back, and so F, Garvey knows, he's going to stand over here and say, well, it may be time to go sit behind the rocks again, because they might bring their sniper up. Daniel down here, okay, yeah, here we go. Daniel has pushed out, and he's probably being a little too aggressive there, but at the very least, he's managed to push up the snipers. Good kill there by Marshall, and wow, still getting some kills. Marshall got 2 kills there. Tika Please and Chaz, both the scouts went down. Leronix is playing sniper, so interestingly, both teams are choosing to drop a soldier here instead of dropping a scout for sniper. And I don't know if that's very standard play on this map, or if it's like something really weird. Both teams just happen to do it, but my guess is that it must be a standard thing to do. Still, at the mid-fights, I would think those 2 soldiers could be really useful, jumping up on top of the roof, getting around. But there are some very, very good sniper lanes. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I would just think that you'd want to drop a scout for it instead. But these teams have obviously thought about it more than I have. We do, once again, have the medic standing right here, basically behind those rocks, just staying as safe as possible without being in his spawn doors. And is there a spy over there? No, I don't think so, although it looks like they may be expecting one at this point. And no, it's just Leviathan Gaming here has not managed to push out yet. They finally do get the kill on Davis. That's probably going to be the push. They've taken out the enemy sniper now, so it's 5 on 6. And so Leviathan Gaming here really going to want to push out as fast as possible. They do take out the sticky trap, and there we go. We're going to see the Uber come out here. Probably going to pop it just as soon as they get around there. Yep, so he saves his soldier there, and counter Uber pop now for the Wolth Pack as well. So looks like not a lot of damage going down for either team yet. Good jump there, but oh no, actually Laronix gets a really good pick on F while he was standing out there trying to stop his cap. Still a lot of people dying here, but it's just Laronix is actually being the biggest help to his team. Everybody else out there, of course, was trying to deal their damage as much as possible, but Laronix staying back behind his lines just really took the win for Leviathan Gaming in that first round there. So we can go over the roster. I mean, not the roster. We went over the rosters. We'll go over the records of these teams. Another one of those R words. Drew here doing the equalizer rollout. But the records of these teams, as they were going into this game on Yukon, the Wolth Pack was at 8-5, whereas the Leviathan Gaming was at 8-4. So both teams with 8 wins in the season. They were very closely matched on paper. So it's good to see that they are playing against each other like this, because of course we love to see that kind of game. Good kill on the medic there by, looks like by Drew. Drew got sashed of course, the medic on blue. But now F has gone down as well. Missed to kill him because the kill feed is scrolling by way too fast. And of course you guys can tell this is the purely default HUD, so sorry about that. I have to download my HUD later tonight and try to get that fixed for future videos. But nonetheless, yeah, so these teams, of course, very evenly matched on paper. Now, they actually did have another game earlier in the season against each other, and that game, I think, was pretty close as well. Of course, this game, I checked the score before I downloaded the demo, so I know it's close. But the last game, the Wolth Pack ended up being the losers in that one. The Leviathan Gaming won the game on CP1 front, so we're going to have to see whether this next 5CP map can change things up for them, or whether Leviathan Gaming is going to go up 2-0 against the Wolth Pack in the season. Alright, so we are waiting. Looks like since the mid-fight has really gone to Leviathan Gaming here, they're satisfied with that, but they didn't push too far forward with what they had. They didn't expect to be able, because they didn't have the medic, they really didn't expect to be able to push up to the second point here. Probably a good idea. They do have a charge now. I wonder if they realized that F does not have one. I don't think they realized it. They went ahead and sent the soldier in just to see if they could. Oh, this is wow. Clutch Uber there. Okay, so this is what happened. They ran the crit screen and they thought, okay, we know we're going to have a little bit of an advantage here. Maybe we can charge in and hit him before he's ready. So they sent their roaming soldier into bomb, or well, their only soldier, I think, unless they're, yeah, it's still their only soldier. But they sent him in to bomb and medic and just kind of distract, and then they wanted to walk in and crit stickies while they were all distracted. It was a good try there, good strategy. Just the problem was it wasn't quite coordinated enough to really catch the medic off guard. So now Wolth Pack, of course, their medic popped his Uber, saved his team from the crit stickies, and of course crits don't do any damage to invulnerable players, obviously. So that's just his teams with their amazing lines. I love them. But yeah, that's exactly what happened there, is that the invuln just canceled the crits entirely, and so now Wolth Pack here with a very, very firm hold on mid. But as I say that, of course, looks like they've lost most of their players now, and Gaming just showing some very confident play here. Now, a good attempt at a flank there, but of course, as a scout trying to run around a soldier, you can only survive for so long before you run into some serious trouble. Some really, really well-aimed rockets there. He's just barely sneaking him through that corner, so the enemy soldier down here is unable to really move through and unable to hit him at all. Just using that ground as cover for himself. So he just hops up, fires a rocket right through that tiny little corner there, and he's good. Good attempt at a headshot there against the medic. I don't think he managed to get it, of course, because otherwise the medic would be dead. But once again, we've got Leviathan Gaming on the offensive. Laronix is a very, very good sniper, so it's going to be fun to see whether he can manage to get a pick off here. Problem is, the medic, of course, is now... Oh, and Daniel just says, no, you know what, let's turn that around. So Daniel with a great pick on Laronix. I'm not sure if Laronix realized they were in a sniper battle or not, but of course they were. Now Daniel, who takes the pressure of his own, but he doesn't manage to take out Chaz, and he's going to send it, sit over here, try to headshot as much as he can. So we're going to see all this push here. Basically, the entire red team is going to push forward as much as possible and just provide some cover for Daniel here, because of course Daniel, if he can get the shots off, is going to really, yeah, there you go. Laronix is down again. Laronix goes on to take sniper once again. So well done there for Daniel to get that kill. Now they've, oh no, looks like F is going down once again. There's just not a lot of protection there for the medic. It looked like he abandoned his Uber target there, and his Uber target just walked around the side, so not good. Nonetheless, Leviathan Gaming here is taking a lot of damage. So So Leviathan just not going back up. Daniel is still alive here, trying to deal as much damage as possible. He did get a body shot there on the Pain Train Kid, taken out. Now he's going after this scout with his SMG. Can he take him out like he took out the last one? No, he cannot. Good kills there by Chaz to knock out both Sheep and Daniel. That was pretty excellent there. Of course, Chaz ran in and said, you know what? Those are two classes that once I get up close to them, they just can't do anything to me. So that's exactly what you want to do as a scout. You want to pressure the demo, pressure the sniper, and if there's a demo-sniper combo, I mean, pressure that too. It's 2-on-1, but you've got a big advantage. Now, I do have just a little bit of the occasional lock-up here. It is a laptop. It's not perfect for running TF2, so I apologize if there's any sort of quality problems this week, but I want to get some content out there nonetheless. And so far, so good, right? So now we've got some good spam coming down here, and it looks like Wolth Pack once again has to fall back. There was actually a capture attempt that we missed on this point. It looks like it was faded just now, but Leviathan Gaming is all up, whereas Droog right now is down. So we've got Davis on the soldier at the moment, and Droog I think is moving on soldier as well. Finally they've got Daniel and T-Marsh. One of the scouts, it looks like, is off-classing, or at least one of the scouts, maybe he's off-classing the soldier. I'm not entirely sure at this point what's going on. But yeah, they've got two soldiers and one scout now, which is kind of more standard when you see an off-class. You're going to see the scouts go to utility. Good attempt at capping there. Of course, he's really just trying to buy some time. He wasn't really even trying to cap there. What he's trying to do was just get some good positioning against the enemy. Sounds like the Uber was popped there for Leviathan Gaming. They were kind of forced to do that, so Sash just now having to build these up again. And F has 100%. The problem, of course, with doing that, and this is the problem that we've had with these last couple of games that I've cast, is that just having that 100% Uber means nothing if you have to sit back and defend your last point. There are 3 different ways you can come into this last point on Yukon, and if... Oh no! F drops the Uber. Yeah, I was going to say, if they try to push out there, the problem is going to be that the enemy can just sneak a back cap in, but they didn't even manage to get the push. It was just a quick shot there, body shot, charged up, I think, by Leronix. Managed to knock him out before we could pop the Uber. So, of course, as we always say, pop it, don't drop it. Now, the Pain Train Kid here sees the scout, just not even paying attention. Oh, F goes down again. Leronix is just sniping up a storm here, so that's going to make it 2-0 right now for the Leviathan Gaming versus the Wolth Pack. Crazy good play here so far from Leviathan Gaming. So, looking like they're really down this game. I'm liking their playstyle so far, and they are still down to soldier. They've got the 2 scouts, so that's really interesting to see. They're just they're only running 1 soldier, so we're gonna have to see. I'm gonna try and get a good camera on what their soldier here does, because really what he's probably gonna do is just play pocket and try to protect their medic as much as possible. He seems to have been doing a decently good job of that so far. I don't think these guys realized their game was going to cast, but I'm sure they're very happy to see their lines showing up on the cast nonetheless. I'm not going to bother and Roomba does go down. Now, where is the medic for Leviathan Gaming? It sounds like he is still up, hanging around somewhere, but he definitely doesn't have a soldier pocket right now. So he's probably going to have to stay really far back. Of course, the problem with that is that the Wolth Pack right now still has their pocket soldier up. They had 2 soldiers there, so it allowed both of those soldiers to kind of protect F a lot more. Now Sash is down, so Wolth Pack with better medic protection, their medic could walk out on the point, but Leviathan Gaming could not. So Sash had to stay back once his soldier was down, and that means that, of course, there was just superior heals on the field for the Wolth Pack. Leronix did get a kill on Davis, so once again, Leronix just getting some crazy kills here that we are entirely missing. Nonetheless, looks like Leviathan Gaming once again pushed back to their second point here. The Uber is not popped yet. I thought it was popped there, but it is not. There we go. Now the Uber pops. Leronix here tried to get an edge up, but it was just a little bit too late. And here we go. Actually, look at this. They're walking around really far back here on Yukon. They're trying to cut off reinforcements as much as possible and take out the medic. That's what they want to do. Problem is, there's still enemies out this way. Okay, looks like the scouts are finally trying to clean them up, and that's what they do. Marshall manages to get some big cleanup going there. So Wolth Pack is pushed back. Looks like Leviathan Gaming now has to defend their last point. Wolth Pack, of course, only has a 40% Uber at this point in time. Tigga, please, here setting up a mini-sentry defense, just there to protect their medic, I guess, so he can sit in that corner. And they've got a heavy now as well, so lots and lots of heavy classes, no scouts out right now. That's really a pretty standard thing to see on defense. We've got some sniping going on over here. I think that they kind of know where the Leronix is. So Wolth Pack's not going to make any sort of mistakes like walking into the sniper lane until they really have to. They have a scout just kind of watching this side, of course, and that's kind of what Daniel wants to do. Just watch over here, make sure nothing comes around for a flank or something crazy. But Leviathan Gaming is not going for flanks at the moment. They are just sitting back and waiting for the inevitable push. And here it comes. Looks like a scout walking in first, bombing soldier right away. But wow, air pills by the Pain Train Kid, managing to stop Droog in his tracks. So the Pain Train Kid just really liking that. He's extremely happy about that airfield. Leronix here actually getting really far forward, but he's perfectly fine with doing that. Because right now, what on earth is up with Etzel? Oh, he was taunt sliding. That was hilarious. Yeah, he was getting really far forward, but it didn't matter. Daniel, what the crap? Daniel just walks in there and says, you know what, you got a heavy, that's okay. Wow, forces the enemy to pop Uber. So now Sash has popped Uber. Basically, it's kind of a desperation move at this point. They just have to walk out here and try to attack with what's remaining of the Uber, because if they don't manage to make after pop, of course, he's going to have 100% advantage, pushing into the last point. That's what he's going to do right now. 2 down right now for LG, and there goes the occasional lag again on his laptop. It just happens sometimes. What are you going to do? But, wow, and so it looks like this is Wolth Pack's time to shine. They should be able to get this. The problem is now they've only got one left attacking here. Still a lot of defensive players. Sheep is trying to deal a lot of damage. Does manage to take out Tigga, but that's probably not going to be enough. Oh, wanted to bottle that heavy down. Man, that would have been really bad. But just a little bit of a failed push there, and partly it was because Globe Runners, once again, just went full-time sniper on this map. Managed to get a headshot on that soldier to try to bomb in. So, crazy stuff. And now it looks like with their successful defense, Leviathan Gaming knows the enemy is down. They try to push out to second here. The problem is the enemy is already back. Wolth Pack is trying to hold second. They've got good superior positioning upstairs. They popped the Uber out, but now interestingly, it looks like they're making a scout going around for back-up. They did manage to kill the enemy diplomat. So yeah, Uber popped there. They're having to drop back. It's a wise choice, of course, to drop back. They were not going to be able to get anything happening on that second point there. But now, now that they're defending, of course, F is going to have a significant Uber advantage. Davis goes down, but oh, finally, Daniel's just saying, okay, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and snipe that. F here with the, I'm sure he has a different name, and it's pronounced like totally different way, but I'm just going to keep calling him F. But yeah, he gets out there and starts trying to needle somebody down. So it's 2-1 right now. Leviathan Gaming against the Wolth Pack, and Wolth Pack is trailing by 1 point, but anything can happen here. This is going to be a close game. I already told you it's going to be a close game, so just watch. We've got 2 soldiers once again rolling out to the point for Wolth Pack. That means their medics are going to be able to be aggressive. Looks like there's still only 1 soldier, and Sash just goes down right away, but Leronix makes the kill on F, so both teams have lost their medic. That means every single point of damage basically that happens here is not going to get healed up unless somebody manages to walk over a health kit. Those health kits are going to be very, very sorely fought over, more so than usual. Of course, you're always going to see them fought over because they're great little health buffs right away. You get like half your health back. But
the control point is being contested.
More so than usual. Yeah, you get the idea. All right, Sheep here putting up some decent. Okay, apparently they are. Apparently Wolth Pack thinks that Leviathan Gaming has a lagging sniper, so that may be part of the problem. I wonder if it reports his ping. It doesn't say that his ping is. Oh yeah, it's like 140. That's actually. It's actually pretty significant. Snipers and spies are the games in the classes in the game, I mean, that can benefit most from lag. Because an enemy will see you as a sniper walking around the corner and he'll try to run away so that he can't hit you anymore. The problem is you've still got like 140 milliseconds that sniper can see you on his screen, or maybe even more. So it's kind of crazy. Nonetheless, I don't think it's going to matter terribly much. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but of course the sniper still has to be able to make those shots, and he's making those shots like crazy. They're saying Leronix is our carry, and in some ways I would agree. Leviathan Gaming here, they do have a very strong push, but of course they're missing a soldier right now. It's really been Leronix getting the key picks at the mid-fights, taking out the medic like every chance he gets. F here is just not liking that at all. So, Leviathan Gaming here playing really far back for some reason. I don't know what their decision-making here is. Looks like they come in and push forward, though. They are going to go in and attempt to attack Blast fairly soon, and they want Leronix to get his kill first. Wolth Pack here saying, what is going on? Why aren't you attacking? I guess they really don't like the map. Yukon, of course, not one of your very commonly played maps. Daniel, oh no, Daniel got spotted. That's too bad. He really wanted to get through there, but just some well-timed spam there from the scouts. That was, I think it was Tigga, who ended up just shooting down there for no reason at all. Leronix says, oh, so predictable. I wonder if they actually predicted that there was going to be a scout walking through. That would be really interesting if they had, and they just said, just start shooting that way. But now, of course, Wolth Pack is down a man. Here comes the Uber in from Sash. Now, F has popped his Uber as well. Did a good job holding on to it until he had, you know, a little bit of health left. The problem is, now that there's a soldier standing in the corner, nobody to stop him, really. Scouts finally coming over here to stop that. There they go. Okay, so Marshall just barely getting picked up there by the medic. He had very, very low health. Now LG is losing practically everybody. Take us down. Sash, the only one left alive, and he is running back to base just as quickly as his little medic legs will carry him. And of course, the medic is a fairly quick class. The only class faster on the ground is the scout. The medic is extremely fast. But of course, the soldiers and Demoman can just get way ahead of him in the air, and that's what they want to do. It looks like the second point there was capped very decisively for Wolth Pack. They said, okay, we just wiped everybody out, so we're going to push out. That's exactly the right time that they use. That's just a little bit of frame rate bust in there, but nonetheless, good movement over here by the scout to try and assault the enemy and just box them into this little house here. Problem is, they're of course dealing a very good amount of damage from inside the house. I'm not sure what just happened here. Oh, it's a laptop, right? My touchpad. that's what happened. Nonetheless. Wolth Pack managed to get the aggressive positioning here, so Leronix is trying to get some kills. We're going to have to see whether he can actually do it, but at this point, where did Leronix go? He's still hanging out here behind these rocks, now taking damage, and of course when you're taking damage with a sniper, it shakes your screen around a little bit, so you just can't snipe properly. There he goes, down by Daniel, saying, okay, well, you know what, maybe we can't win this sniper battle every time, but maybe I should just, like, walk up to you as a scout and shoot you in the face. Of course, meat shots at close distance are almost impossible to stop as a sniper. Here comes the Uber now. It was popped early for Wolth Pack. I wonder if they were trying to jump in and bomb the medic and stop him. They did manage to force him to pop with a scout over here, though. Well done to that. So at least Sash does not have his Uber ready to go. And now Wolth Pack is jumping in once again. They're going to try and go straight for... I was going to say they're trying to go for the medic, but it's not what they're doing. At least not with the soldier. Instead, Daniel takes him out. Daniel taking out Sash and just laughing all the way to the bank with that kill. So now there's only 2 left up. Oh, well done there by Daniel. Just try and dodge away that sniper because Leronix was ready for him. And just make it a very, very quick kill here. Nonetheless, it was yeah, here we go. Leronix is being pressured here. Oh, good shot there on F. So F is down, but nonetheless, Daniel here with the cap. There just weren't enough people on Leviathan Gaming to stop that. And now Daniel and Drew turning around saying, oh, now you're predictable. So I wonder if these guys actually have some like rivalry here, or if they're just being friendly. I'm not sure, but this is so far it's a close game. It's 2-2. Leviathan versus the Wolth Pack. Anything can. I said wolf. I meant wolf. It doesn't sound very much different, of course. And you can see it's a TH there on the end of wolf. But here we go. We've got finally the soldier jumping up, but of course he is the only soldier. No, now they've got Chaz as well as who is it? Roomba. So both Chaz and Roomba are on the soldier. So Chaz, I think, was originally playing Scout, but now he's on the soldier as well. I think Leviathan Gaming has finally stepped up and said, you know, we probably need 2 soldiers to keep our medic alive. So that's what they're doing. They're actually giving up the fight here. They didn't have their Leronix with the kill on Daniel. Headshotting those scouts. Those scouts make a very distinctive noise from very, very far away. Yeah, here we go. Leviathan Gaming gave up that mid-fight. I'm not sure if maybe they wanted one of 2 of those scouts out there to just pressure the enemy team, but yeah, they had to give it up. The soldiers weren't ready. Oh, good kill again by Leronix, so knocking out the other scout. And the Uber was popped by F. I think he took a lot of damage there, so we're going to see if Davis can make anything happen while he's still invincible. I don't think he can. He is going to try to get the enemy medic to pop. Doesn't even manage to do that. So Davis is down. DJ Roomba is walking through here and just going to take... Looks like they did finally have to pop that Uber, but here we go. Roomba wants to get up in the enemy's face. They're doing a good job of dropping back there. It's a little bit of damage. But F and his demo man buddy are going to walk back to their second point. No problem. The only problem they may have is from Leronix, who is going to look to get some good kills walking around the banana area, and it's called a banana because it is shaped and colored kind of like a banana. Does attempt to go for headshot there, doesn't get it. He ends up getting body shots instead. Still doing a lot of damage, but goes down to Marshall. So good job by Marshall there to walk around the side and just taken by surprise and knock him out. Sash now may go down as well. Oh no, tried to pull out that Uber saw. But yeah, he's still taking a lot of damage here from the scout. I don't know. It's going to be really impressive to see. It's scout taking out. Daniel finally, I think, went down. Or no, that wasn't Dan. Maybe that was Marshall. Ticket took out Marshall. That's right. So Marshall, the scout, was running after Sash. Sash now healed back up and 71% Uber. So because he's got this significant Uber advantage, I want to call this round for the Wolth Pack right now. They should be able to push into second without much contest. They shouldn't have to pop that Uber because if if the Wolf Pack really tries hard to defend this and they wipe out against an Uber, then of course they just lose last right away. So we'll see though. Looks like Wolf Pack really wants to make a play here for second. And we do have Leviathan on Sniper. We also have Daniel on Sniper. Once again, it sounds like Daniel that okay, take up please right away, so that's going to be a 5-on-6 for a little bit. Does Leviathan Gaming want to push in with that? The answer is not really. They're falling back here just a little. Even though they've got the Uber advantage, they don't want to rush in and just Uber one person, because of course 5-on-6 means you're just not dealing as much damage even if you are invulnerable. And the likelihood that the enemy can get away from you and avoid the Uber and just not take damage from it is higher and higher the less players you have. Oh, Leronix ends up taking out Daniel, but Sash goes down to some great stickies from Sheep. He drops Uber. That is like our first or second drop of the game. I don't know, but nonetheless, dropping Ubers, I think both teams maybe have dropped an Uber now. And so that means Wolfpack sees their situation. It's 4-on-3. The enemy doesn't have a medic. They've dropped Uber. They're probably not going to be feeling very good about that. Wolfpack here, are they going to be able to push out, though? That's the question. Doesn't look like it yet. Davis goes down to take a please here. And, okay, Scout's coming around and trying to, can he take out Take a Please? We don't know because it's like freezing up on me. No, he can't. So he was going after, looks like he was going after Leronix, and Leronix just kind of smacked him in the face with a knife, and then Take finished him off with a good shot there, even though he was at low health. So, once again, we've got about even Uber situation here. Actually, I shouldn't say once again, because that hasn't happened a heck of a lot during this game. It's been very, very different. Oh, no, Daniel. No good. He is managing to get away here, but now the spy ruse has been found out. May end up taking some damage here, but I think he should be okay. Problem, of course, oh, what is going on with that? He's got like 3 arms with this new model. It's hilarious. But no, the problem, of course, of being found out is that he can no longer surprise enemies. It's entirely based on surprise if you're going to run a spy in 66. If you can't surprise the enemy, then their soldiers and your scouts are going to be on the lookout for you, and there's basically no way you're going to be able to get kills at all. But on the other hand, if the enemy thinks you're still running a scout, then you're fine. DJ Runda there somehow managed to crater walking out of that door. I didn't see what happened, but I think maybe there was like a sticky trap there or something, and it blew him into the ground or something like that. Both teams have their 100% Uber right now. Leronix was just trying to poke out there and get the damage. Didn't get any down yet. But yeah, just like the Kritzkrieg, I was going to say, Spy is a very surprise-based tactic. Only really works if the enemy is completely not expecting it. And in 6v6, of course, you don't expect a scout, or a spy, I mean. In 9v9, I mean, you've got to expect a scout. It's just an entirely different playing field in 6v6. Oh, wow, Daniel does take a headshot. Problem is, it was a quick scope headshot, so only 150 damage from that headshot. It was not charged at all. And since Daniel is being kept up above 150 health by his medic, he stayed alive from that headshot. That is why medics want to keep their snipers overhealed in situations like this, just so the snipers can take that headshot damage and survive and try to get another headshot on the enemy. Oh, F goes down to Leronix again. That's going to mean that Leviathan Gaming is definitely going to push in here with an Uber. The Uber ends up walking a bunch of people through here so they don't get sticky trapped. The soldiers did a good job there of jumping up and trying to stop reinforcements from coming in and leave the rest of the team to deal with the Uber, but of course nobody was really there to deal with the Uber. Nobody can deal with an Uber except maybe a Pyro. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the half. And what a half it was. We have the second half starting, of course, right now, because I ended up having to wait through the second half, but you guys don't. Leviathan is, of course, ahead 3-2, right as it says down there in the chat. Of course, the ESEA client does have kind of this little modification to their servers, but it's 3-2. Of course, it's going to look like 0-0, but it's up to Wolfpack here. They're going to have to get 3 captures this round or this half, I'm sorry. You can't get 3 captures in a round. A round is 1 capture, Salamancer. But, no, they have to get 3 captures if they want to win this game, where there's only 2 captures remaining for the Leviathan Gaming. And looks like Wolfpack here doing a good job of being initially aggressive. They're getting some capture time down on that point, and basically just standing there on the point itself and spamming rockets down can sometimes just be a little bit of a psychological play almost against your enemy and just say, yeah, we own this, you can't come up here. The problem is that can backfire when you've got your enemy sniper who is very, very good at getting headshots. Going for that shot at the medic, looks like he didn't get it. And now, of course, the Uber has been forced for the Wolf Pack with their tags of VG for some reason. I have no idea why, but that's just how it is. Good jumping soldier here. He looks like he took advantage of Uber to get overhealed and then jumped in, but he goes down to take a please, get some good shots there on it. So looks like Wolfpack is doing a good job at least holding their second. I'm sorry, this is Leviathan holding their second, and they want to push back out. Now they've got 100% Uber advantage. So what's going to happen here? Sounds like there was a headshot gone down. Leronix may have taken that shot. Yeah, so Daniel, I think, ended up getting a headshot on it. Now we've got the Uber coming in though. Roomba is probably going to take down the medic here. Very, very close right now, and he wants to kill so bad. Does manage to take down the demo man. Hasn't got the medic yet. Efk is very, very low health right now, but oh no! Efk and Daniel together with the needles and the SMG managed to knock that out, and a back gap is going down right now for the Wolth Pack. This is really interesting. Marshall got back behind their entire team. Sash, the only one left alive for Leviathan Gaming right now. This is amazing. And look at these, holy crap. I've never seen such amazingly like hurtful binds in an IM game before. Maybe I just haven't watched enough IM games yet. But yeah, this is ESEA Intermediate, of course. There are 3 divisions in ESEA. Right now, Wolth Pack looking really, really good here. And we've got some taunt sliding going on once again, this time by Davis. Droog is going to walk in here, and it looks like they've got 100% Uber advantage. They just want to push it in right now and say, let's end this. Let's get this over with. They send the demo man in to do some good bombing. He ends up making Sash take a lot of damage right there, and there he goes. So Sash is down. They've already done a good job of taking down the medic. So even if this attack fails, the medic is at the very least going to have not a lot of Uber left over. Good headshot there by Daniel, just taking out Chaz, but now Leviathan Gaming has turned around and say, okay, well, your Uber failed. Wow, well done on the stickies there. Pain Train kid trying to knock it out. Now, I think Pain Train, no, he's just going to stay on the point and cap it as quickly as possible. So he could have gone and tried to chase after that medic, but a good decision here. He is, of course, using the Pain Train today, so that gives him that double capture rate. Good decision just to cap it quickly and not let any enemies sneak in and try to get that back cap. I don't think anybody was doing it anyway, but it's just always smart play to get the cap as quickly as possible. Of course, the more people you put on that capture point, the faster it will cap. Because unlike in Payload, where there is like a maximum of a 3x multiplier you can use, in these capture point games, you can put as many people as you want, and it just keeps multiplying your cap time faster. So, very, very important to stack up that point on the one where you really don't want to get back out. Chaz, oh no, Chaz tries to knock out the demo man, ends up taking himself out as well, so that's not good. Now we've got F here, under pressure by a scout. Is he going to go down? Not sure yet. He's taking a lot of damage, has to pop the Uber at least, so he's going to do that. Walk his team out here onto the midpoint, just stop the cap for a minute, and then just at the very end of the Uber, he's going to flash over the demo man here and get him overhealed. Demo man wasn't in danger of taking any damage. Oh, F sees that scout coming after him, and he just says, no, thank you, I don't want to play with that. So now it looks like he's going to retreat through a little lower hallway here. I was going to say upper hallway, and that's completely wrong. Leviathan Gaming, though, looking very, very dominant right now. They are going to walk out here onto this second point. They are going to capture it. And F, of course, he's got a little bit of an Uber advantage, but he has to hold back with it. He's on his last point right now. They are defending last, and of course that means that they can get back capped at any time and just lose the round if they try to push out with like even a 30% advantage. So they've got Davis out here on the heavy. I think this is the first time that Wolth Pack has run heavy all game. They've got a heavy, they've got 2 scouts, a demo man, a soldier, and a medic. That's kind of an interesting little defensive play. I'm not sure why you would see scouts on defense so much. Of course, they're very good for defense, and they're good at dodging enemy attacks, but they're not good as like those mainline troops that can just take a lot of hits and draw a lot of enemy fire. So I guess there's pros and cons to having the scouts on defense. Usually you see those heavier classes because they are going to be able to deal more damage than they push into you. We'll see what happens though. Leronix, we're going to have to see if Leronix can get a kill because that's really what they want to happen. They want to send Leronix out there, get a pick. Droog is already down, so they may just push in now. And I think that is in fact what they're going to do. Sounds like a good pick there on the demo man though. Sheep is down as well. So yeah, here comes the Uber right now. They've gotten the pick they wanted. Counter Uber on the heavy, and he's going to go after Leronix as much as possible. But now, oh no, the scout down. Marshall and Droog are both down right now. Oh, this could be really huge if they can get the back cap. Can they get it? The heavy just barely walks out of the point here in time for, oh no, gets taken down. So they were trying to get a back cap there. It just was not quite fast enough. I think whoever was trying to cap it ended up dying or walking off the point or something. That was really close there. But Leviathan Gaming now at 4-2. Of course, Leviathan won this last game. So at least I think Leviathan won the last one. I'm going to have to go back and double check that now. But we will see. No, you know what? Leviathan lost the last one. My mistake. I just checked it. Leviathan actually lost last time against the Wolth Pack. So that was my bad. So yeah, one front it was Leviathan's loss with Wolth Pack's win. So it looks like the Leviathan Gaming is coming out here really, really strong against the Wolth Pack in this game. And I think that this round looks like the Leronix here once again going to be cleaning up and Yeah, now that Wolth Pack is falling back, they have lost that mid-fight once again. Leviathan Gaming here is going to be the Leviathan in this game, for sure. I think with their 2 soldiers here pushing out, they're going to send their medic out there, not their medic, they're going to send their soldiers out there to kill the enemy medic, and he should be able to get, oh wow, no, Laronix managed to make F drop Uber again, so lots and lots of drop Ubers right now due to these snipers, and sometimes there's just not a lot you can do about that. You got to try to hold on to as long as possible. But really, they just haven't been able to shut down the runs. And I think Yukon is an extremely sniper-friendly map, as we have seen, of course. We've seen that the Wolth Pack and Leviathan both have just been using those snipers non-stop. Bruno finally goes down, but it's going to be too little, too late, I'm pretty sure. Leviathan Gaming here capping a point right now. F just barely surviving here, trying to needle down whoever he can. There's still a demo man up there, I do believe. And there they go. Leviathan Gaming finally won that game. So, excellently played to both teams. Of course, I think the sniper for Wolth Pack was just getting devastated there by the sniper for Leviathan. So that was that. This has been a laptop cast from Salamancer. I will be back in Houston with my normal computer on Friday, so check for that. But I will try to do a game every day, guys, this week. So stay tuned. This has been Salamancer signing out.